Welcome to the Proposal Tracker video tutorial. During this tutorial I'm going to be going over what the Proposal Tracker is and how to use it. Now in the previous tutorial I went over the services where you go through the services, you select the services that you want, you fill out the intake information, and you hit submit. Once you hit submit, you are redirected to the Proposal Tracker where you can enter into your proposal project one by one. Now in the services tutorial I went through an exercise where I submitted this exact proposal. This is my first proposal request.com, and I selected a proposal request for SEO, one for web design, and one for social media. Now when I submitted that, it would have redirected me to the Proposal Tracker, and then I would have to click on the domain name to enter into the Proposal Tracker interface to each service category request. Inside of the Proposal Tracker for each and individual service category per domain, there is a discussion with a consultant that you would have, and if it's a keyword related such as SEO or LBLO, we would be in touch about the research that we're going to do for you. But even with design, a design consultant would be in touch with you. So let's enter into a proposal request. Well, actually, first thing, before I do that, let me go over this interface a little bit more. On the proposal archive, you're able to come in and select proposals that you don't want to be looking at anymore. Like for instance, example9913.com. That one's old. I'm probably not going to address that one anymore. And maybe I didn't really want to submit this social media design request. I can select the checkbox next to the ones I don't want in my queue anymore, because you can also use this as your sales pipeline, right? And I'm going to hit Archive Proposal. It's going to say, are you sure? I'm going to say yes. And it's going to get those out of my view. So the old ones that you have that you don't want to be filling up your pipeline per se, you can get out of there, because you might be using this to also track your leads a little bit whenever you come in here. Now if you ever want to view your archive proposals, you can click Proposal Archive right here and enter into the archive proposal area. If you ever want to unarchive a proposal, you would come in and hit unarchive, and it would put them back into the Proposal Tracker. So if you're not wanting to look at particular proposals because you know that they're no longer relevant to you, maybe the lead fell off the face of the earth and they're not talking to you anymore, you can archive them. Proposal statistics is being upgraded, but if you're ever curious about your proposal statistics, you could come in and submit search for all, and the proposal statistics would show you how many proposals you've submitted for what, over what date range, and even tell you per day. So if you're running a sales team, the proposal statistics is handy for you. We're currently upgrading this to an amazing interface that's really going to wow a lot of people, but for now it's very basic. Back to the Proposal Tracker. On the search, if you have a lot of proposal requests, of course you can view more than 10 on one page. You can view 100. You can hit the new search, and it will take you to the search interface to where you can search by either your proposal ID, the domain name, the people included on the proposal request, or service category. Enter in that information here. If you want to search by priority, you could, and then you can also use a status filter if you want to. If you want to come in and search by the ones that just have been updated most recently by us or you can do that and hit search, and it would take you to your results. So once you enter into the Proposal Tracker, on the overview you would see, for instance, on AndreaImpelis.com, you'll see the primary point of contact from your company, the service category, the overview status. This one is proposal uploaded, but mainly the billing status is what's also important. This one is closed and what date it was closed on or paid, and also the last correspondence. You can see that it was made by someone within your end. Now if I click on AndreaImpelis.com, and enter into the proposal project, you'll see that this is the interior to the proposal project inside of the proposal tracker, and there's different launch steps to launching a campaign. You can launch a campaign by finalizing the keywords if it's SEO related. If it's not, you would not have the keywords to finalize, because for instance web design, you wouldn't have keywords. And then step 2, you would be prompted to approve a proposal from a drop down. And the proposal section down here, sometimes you'll have multiple proposals. Maybe you requested revision number 1, or maybe whenever you made your proposal request, you selected several different services from the same service category, and those would all display down here, and you can download your proposal or work detail to give to your client. Now, on step 3, you would complete your launch information, and step 4, you would request invoice. If you wanted to view, you can view or download a What Happens Next document to give you an idea what's going to happen next in the campaign. Or you can also reference in the video tutorial your project management section on what happens next, and there's a video that goes over that. Down here in the discussion area is where a consultant would come in and consult with you. You can also come in and respond by coming in and commenting. Your response is documented in red, while our team on our end is documented in blue. You can attach attachments as well in your comments, going back and forth. Of course, you can always contact us through live support on the phone number or Skype if you would like to, or you can document things through the discussion. Sometimes it's nice to have things documented. Now, as you get through this, you'll notice that off of the sales information, you have 2 different reports that are auto-generated whenever you come in. These reports are very useful for you because whenever you come in and you're looking for especially an SEO site audit report, we have what we call our Bang site audit report and our SiteGrader report. Both of them are fairly similar, but whenever you load them up, they will load up with your logo on them, and you can PDF them out. Now, these 2 site reports do take a little bit to load the first time you run them, but the second time and on, they're very, very fast to load, because when the very first time you click these buttons is when it's actually running the report. So if I go into the first one, this is the Bang Site Audit Report. You see that the demo logo here shows up on the report, and this is a full-blown SEO auditing report, and you can come through and view the descriptions on everything and navigate off the left, and it will go over everything from content to insight analysis and so on and so forth. And the Website Grader report is also very similar. Now, you can view those reports for anything, and there's video tutorials going on over those in more depth just after this one. But my point is that on every single proposal request, whether it's web design, social media, or anything, these reports will run for you and be available off of the sales information. Now, if you also notice on your overview on the proposal tracker, you have your billing status and your project status. This project status is proposal uploaded. It's noticing that you finalized the proposal and its status closed. On your launch steps to launching a campaign, you can click to finalize keywords. When you click to finalize keywords, it would take you to your keyword information. This one's already been complete, otherwise it would say click to finalize. When I go to the keyword information, you would be able to select the keywords you want to finalize, and then there would be a button here that would say finalize keywords. That's not there because this one's already finalized. Once you finalize your keywords, that would have fulfilled the particular step 1. And of course, you finalize keywords from the Keyword Information tab. The Keyword Information shows you your keyword research, your competition analysis report, your online presence report for your client, as well as the SEO reports are available from here. You can also search through your keyword research from here, as well as finalize or delete keywords that you're not interested in. You can also export this data from here. The intake form that you had filled out whenever you submitted the proposal request is referenceable from here. If you have not yet closed the campaign and paid for it, you can still edit the intake form. If you've already closed the campaign, then the intake form becomes read-only. On the launch form is necessary to fill out in order to launch the campaign. Before you request invoice, you have to complete the launch form. because we need the launch information whenever we're going to go to launch the campaign. Keep in mind on the launch form it has a public link that can be sent to the client, and the launch form contains the information necessary for us to be able to start the campaign. The more comprehensive the launch form is whenever it's initially submitted, the better, because when operations gets it, it's preferable to have it complete. Of course, you have the files section that you can upload any file into here for us to reference during our consultation process with you on the proposals. And then you have your people section. Now, whenever you submit a proposal request, you're able to select the people that are in correspondence on that. And what does that mean? That means whenever we update the discussion on the proposal tracker, it sends you out email alerts, but it also sends you out email alerts whenever we change status or whenever it's closed and things like that. So the people that are included on the proposal project also get those email alerts. So if you have other people from your company that you're wanting to add after you've submitted the proposal request, you can do that from here, or you can remove other people. But you must always have at least one primary contact person on that. So in short, the proposal tracker is to facilitate communication between us and you during the consultation phase on the services being requested. You do not have to consult with us. You could just simply come in and choose and finalize the keywords, approve your proposal, complete the launch information, request the invoice, and launch the campaign. So consultation with us is not necessary, but we set up this communications portal to facilitate communication during proposal request phase because we feel that it's very important. A lot of people are not sure what to choose for their client, and so they like to have a communications platform in order to communicate with us. This also organizes it. Keep in mind this is also where you go to download your proposal or work detail, and this is where you have your discussion at. So in short, that is the proposal tracker overview, and this is where you will come for communication, reporting, research, and to be able to complete your launch information, launch your campaign, and select the people that are involved within the proposal project. So hopefully you enjoy working with the proposal tracker, and we will continue expanding this and upgrading this as time moves on.